Over the past 1 week, the conflict between the US and Iran has gone from a simmering tit-for-tat to an all-out war. Tehran has declared a full-scale war with Washington. This even as the US military admits it has lost 3 soldiers in the latest showdown. Iran has kept up its own retaliatory strikes across the region in response, with its IRGC announcing they have hit targets in Bahrain, Jordan and Syria. In the latest video released by the IRGC, it claims Iranian missiles targeted US military aircrafts stationed at Akbar Airport in Jordan and US military targets in Kuwait, including an early warning radar system that it claims was completely destroyed. Though Bahrain agrees its air navigation systems were targeted, it claims traffic was uninterrupted. As the United States and Iran traded strikes for the 9th day, Iranian missile and drone strikes on U.S. forces in Jordan and Iraq have left at least 3 U.S. troops dead, 1 missing and several others wounded. U.S. Department of Defense has identified 2 American soldiers killed at Muafak Salti Air Base in Jordan last week. For the first time, President Trump admitted loss of American troops in the ongoing war. The total toll now stands at 18.
We'll see what happens, but we hit him very hard again tonight, and we did that in honor of the probably 3. It's probably 3 as opposed to 2 great patriots.
Apart from troops, Iran claims large numbers of U.S. Black Hawk helicopters have been destroyed and base infrastructure like aircraft hangars have been heavily damaged in its days of attacks. However, the Pentagon has not revealed its equipment losses. As the U.S. continues to strike Iranian infrastructure like bridges, ports and power stations, Gulf states such as Kuwait and Bahrain, where the U.S. maintains bases, are seeing their infrastructure damaged by Iranian drones and missiles. But Iran shows no signs that the U.S. has degraded its defense capabilities. Experts say Iran still has thousands of missiles left in underground storage sites, along with drones. In the past several months, the Trump administration has failed to disclose how the Iran war has drained U.S. supplies of critical, costly weapons and how Iran retained and rebuilt substantial missile capabilities ever since the fragile truce collapsed. The Pentagon has provided little information about the American military strategy after nearly 5 months of war. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance has agreed that American airstrikes alone will not be enough to achieve one of the Trump administration's main goals of keeping the Strait of Hormuz open. As the fighting rages on, Secretary of State Marco Rubio insists Washington remains open to a diplomatic solution that will help ensure long-term peace. But Iran maintains that responsibility for expansion of the war solely lies with the U.S.
Responsibility for any expansion of the war rests solely with the United States. By insisting on using the territory of regional countries, violating their sovereignty and infringing upon it, the United States is continuing its attacks against Iran. We have repeatedly stressed and stress again that we have no hostility or enmity towards any country in the region.